going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for joining us on this Friday, November 11th, 2022. I hope everybody had a great week. And this is your host, Joseph Hadid, for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. And it is TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it all over again. And again, thank you for being a part of us and tuning to our recorded podcast and live podcast for all the latest sports updates that is happening wherever you may be, ladies and gentlemen, across the world or country. Again, hopefully everybody had a great week. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say before we start recapping what transpired in this horrific long week that we'll be wrapping up today and getting ready for this upcoming weekend nonetheless. Folks, last Sunday when we had to deal with the daylight saving changes in clocks, fortunately, folks, we did not have a live podcast last Sunday, and we had a lot to go over, folks. And unfortunately, we had a system issue where we had to upgrade stuff. It would be, and the reason we didn't have a live podcast last week, folks, is because again, not because of the daylight saving time change. It's because of system not being prepared and ready before the live podcast, which was expected to be from 9 to 12 o'clock. All right, folks, with that being said, let's recap what transpired this past week. And we're going to start off, ladies and gentlemen, with the World Series that wrapped up last Saturday. The Houston Astros, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to them. Yes, again, congratulations to the Houston Astros, as they have won the World Series, beating the Philadelphia Phillies in 6 games. Yordan Alvarez hit a moonshot that sent Space City into a frenzy, and the Houston Astros to their second World Series title. While the stain on Houston's first championship might never completely fade, Alvarez's majestic 3-run homer helped fashion a fresh crown for the Astros, and the first for Dusty Baker as manager, in a 4-1 victory over the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 6 last Saturday night. The 73-year-old Baker finally got his first title in his 25th season as a manager. He spent the past 3 with the Astros after they hired him to help the team regain credibility after their trash can binging scheme that cost manager AJ Hinch and general manager Jeff Luhnow their jobs, and made Houston the most revealed team in baseball. The Phillies finished the regular season 65-46 under Rob Thompson, folks. Their 87 wins, good for the 6th and final spot in the National League playoffs. On to their way to their first World Series since the year 2009. Again, what a story in the making for the Philadelphia Phillies, folks. And what a ride it was. Again, for the Philadelphia Phillies, hopefully this is not the end of the ride for them. And hopefully it is a future championship run for them in the near future. Again, Philadelphia Phillies, thank you so much for a memorable and history run that you have definitely showed and transpired this upcoming season. You guys were definitely full of hearts and an inspirational team, and you fought again with a lot of adversity and heart. But unfortunately, the Cinderella story came to an end. And again, a lot of people doubted this team, folks, and you know what? They proved all the critics wrong nonetheless. So hopefully this is future years to come for the Philadelphia Phillies to possibly making a run for a championship. Alright, folks, let's talk about more Major League Baseball news here. Justin Verlander declines his option. Evan Longoria hits the market, and Mets bring back their starter. Major League Baseball's free agency period is slanted to officially begin at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, meaning the teams and players across the land are nearing the decision point on control options. They can exercise them, they can decline them, but they have to do something before the end of business today. American League Cy Young Award frontrunner Justin Verlander kicked off the day in emphatic style, declining his $25 million player option to become a free agent. Verlander could still return to the Houston Astros, his team since late in the 2017, but he seems likely to pursue an AAV that rivals what Max Scherzer, received from the New York Mets last winter, when he signed for 2 years and $86.7 million. So, ladies and gentlemen, so to speak again, ladies and gentlemen, the MLB, Major League Baseball free agency, has begun 5 p.m. On Thursday, folks. Yes, which was yesterday. So we're just to be on the same page, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it kicked off with Justin Verlander declining his option, which he possibly could restructure his contract to come back again, like I mentioned. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Longoria hits the market, and Mets bring back a couple rosters. Bring back their starter. Excuse me, folks. Also, with that being said, folks, Trey Turner might be pursuing the Philadelphia Phillies too, folks. So keep an eye on that. Hopefully, we can give you more information on that as it comes along. All right, congratulations to the 2022. Can speak today. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2022 Silver Slugger winners. Major League Baseball honored the top hitters from the 2022 season last night, when the Louisville Silver Slugger Award winners were announced on MLB Network. First base American League winner Nathaniel Lau, Rangers, with their first win. National League Paul Goldschmidt from the Cardinals with his fifth win. Second base American League winner Jose Altuve, the Astros, with his sixth win. National League winner Jeff McNeil from the Mets with his first win as a Silver Slugger winner. Shortstop, ladies and gentlemen, from the American League, Xander Bogaerts from the Red Sox with his fifth win. National League winner Trey Turner from the Dodgers with his first win. Third base, ladies and gentlemen, American League winner Jose Ramirez from the Guardians with his fourth win. National League winner Nolan Arenado, ladies and gentlemen, Nolan Arenado, National League winner, third base, Cardinals, with his fifth win. All right, here are the outfield winners from the American League. It was actually not even announced, apparently. Actually, never mind, folks. From the American League winners, they were announced. From the outfield, Mike Trout, ladies and gentlemen, from the Angels with his ninth win. Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners with his first win. And Aaron Judge from the Yankees with his third win, ladies and gentlemen. From the National League, Mookie Betts from the Dodgers with his fifth win. Kyle Schwarber from the Philadelphia Phillies with his first win. Juan Soto, Nationals/Padres, with his third win. Yeah, he started the season with the Nationals, then got traded to the Padres. And Juan Soto has achieved his third win in his silver slugging. So congratulations to him nonetheless. Here are your catchers, ladies and gentlemen. American League winner Alejandro Kirk from the Blue Jays with his first win. National League winner JT Realmuto from the Philadelphia Phillies with his third win. Designated hitter from the American League, Yordan Alvarez from the Astros with his first win. National League winner Brandon Duray from the Reds and Padres. He started with the Reds, then traded to the Padres. Ladies and gentlemen, he achieved his first win. Congratulations to all the 2022 Silver Slugger winners. Definitely well deserved. All right. Three-time All-Star P.K. Subban, ladies and gentlemen, signs with ESPN as a National Hockey League analyst. P.K. Subban has become a full-time member of the ESPN's hockey team after contributing during last season's Stanley Cup playoff coverage. Subban, who retired in September, ladies and gentlemen, has signed a 3-year agreement with ESPN. He will work mainly as a studio analyst, but will handle some games during the season. Subban said the opportunities of making an appearance on First Take and other ESPN programming during the playoffs was another factor in the decision. The 33-year-old Toronto native played 13 seasons for the Montreal Canadiens, Nashville Predators, and New Jersey Devils. He scored 467 points in 824 regular season games, including 115 goals. He won the Norris Trophy as the league's top defenseman in 2013 with the Canadiens and reached the 2017 Stanley Cup Finals with the Predators, as well as being a 3-time National League All-Star selection. Alright, let's move over to some National League football news. John Henry, ladies and gentlemen, has made bid to buy the NFL's Washington Commanders. So technically this is some NASCAR National League football news here. John Henry, ladies and gentlemen, out of Fenway Sports Group, made some big news this week by possibly putting the EPL club Liverpool up for sale. That may be the first step in major business shift. Henry is a potential bidder for the National Football League's Washington Commanders. If the team is indeed put up for sale by current owner Dan Snyder, Henry's Fenway Sports Group owns MLB's Boston Red Sox, NASCAR team RFK Racing, the National League Pittsburgh Penguins, and the cable network NESN. Back in March, ladies and gentlemen, it was reported that adding an NBA team to the portfolio was a priority of the group, but adding an NFL franchise would obviously be the most valuable acquisition possible in North America. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, John Henry, he was a part of the NASCAR. He owned Major League Baseball Boston Red Sox. And the NASCAR team, again, for the RFK Racing. And then also the National League Hockey Pittsburgh Penguins. And he also was part of the cable network of NESN. So John Henry, ladies and gentlemen, he has made a bid to possibly buy NFL's Washington Commanders. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this all had to do with getting involved. Also, NFL, NASCAR, all such and such. But again, folks, John Henry, he was part of NASCAR. That's why I did mention NASCAR, NFL, and then he also owned the Boston Red Sox, also, ladies and gentlemen. So just to clarify that, John Henry, again, making his bid to buy the NFL's Washington Commanders as we speak. All right. Conference USA, ladies and gentlemen, has reached TV deal with CBS Sports, ESPN to broadcast midweek college football games. How exciting is this? Conference USA announced yesterday, folks, on Thursday, that it reached a new television distribution deal with CBS Sports and ESPN beginning in the year 2023. Notably, the conference will shift all league matches in football during the month of October to midweek evenings, mirroring the Mid-American Conference's November MACTItion slate. The agreement will give CBS Sports the Tier 1 selection for 18 Conference USA football games and the Conference USA Championship game, along with 18 men's basketball games. Yeah, that's along with 18 men's basketball games and the men's basketball tournament semifinal and championship games, folks. Yes, so how exciting is this? How exciting is this, ladies and gentlemen, for college football? For college football games through the he'll be ESPN to broadcast midweek college football games. So how exciting is that, nonetheless? All right, ladies and gentlemen, DC Attorney General has sued the NFL and Washington Commanders. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you all heard about the franchise and the organization of the Washington Commanders. It seems like this organization just keeps bearing the bad news each and every week. Prosecutors in Washington, D.C. have sued the Commanders' American football team, accusing it of deceiving fans about efforts to probe a hostile and misogynistic workplace. The civil lawsuit announced on Thursday, which was yesterday, also accuses team owner Dan Snyder and the National Football League of concluding to mislead the public. Authorities have long accused the team of sexual harassment and misconduct. The team said it welcomed the chance to defend the organization in court, and the lawsuit was announced on Thursday by this defensive coordinator, it was announced on Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, by the DC Attorney General Carl Risson. Yes, this I think that's it's not defensive coordinator, ladies and gentlemen. That's district court, I believe. District court attorney Carl Risson. So sorry about that. I get usually mixed up between DC can stand for anything, you know. So again, that's my apologies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, National League team has yanked contracts of a player who bullied a pretty much an African American classmate with disabilities. The Boston Bruins have canceled plans to add defensive man Mitchell Miller to their organization. Yes, you all heard about Mitchell Miller, right? And how it broke off. Well, after current players and NHL officials spoke out against Miller, who was convicted of bullying. Yeah, he was convicted of bullying, ladies and gentlemen, a African American classmate with developmental. So he was bullying a African American classmate with developmental disabilities when he was 14. Miller has said he apologized and has portrayed his actions as a single incident. But critics of Miller, who is now 20 years of age, say he hasn't done enough to show remorse for his actions or to prove he's now a changed person. His victim has described systematic abuse that went on for years. The controversy has raised questions about NHL's teams' venting processes, as well as cultural around elite youth athletics that can allow bullies to avoid being held accountable. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I know you all heard about Mitchell Miller's and how supposedly the Boston Bruins, they did acquire him, but then it all broke out. It fell apart because, folks, again, defensive man Mitchell Miller, he was convicted of bullying an African American classmate, again, who had developmental disabilities, again, when he was 14 years of age. And NHL finally took recognition. They recognized that, nonetheless. So, yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. Thank you for joining us on this recorded podcast. It is Friday again, November 11th, 2022. Hopefully you guys have a great Friday, the rest of your Friday, and hopefully you have a great Saturday, folks. I will see you this Sunday for a live podcast to recap, ladies and gentlemen, college football games from your Saturday, along with college basketball games, folks. And we'll give you 5 lock picks for your NFL Sunday this upcoming weekend. And we'll talk NBA, and we'll continue giving you more reports from Major League Baseball free agency as it kicks off and gets underway. All right, until then, folks, enjoy your weekend. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it out, and follow us on YouTube, again, for the latest sports updates wherever you may be across the world or country, nonetheless. I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. Stay blessed. All right, sports family, take it easy. This is Joseph Hadid, again, your host for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Take care, stay blessed. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.